mid one on the Leshrac, of course, heading into mid. With Iceberg, Queen of Pain, and General Clockwork, they're all sitting mid, watching mid one as he dances around the Disco Pony. Oh, Fisher into Arrow doesn't connect. They do get the Fisher down and a Thunderstrike to follow. Always want to fly, trying to cut through the trees. Actually, a little misclick there, it feels like, and First Blood spilled. He got caught up in the tree line, couldn't cut through straight away.
This game, he's gonna buy one Nolly.
One null. Yeah, like with that Void Spirit game he had. Oh, Seb, facing off against Iceberg, and a Sonic Wave takes down the Mirana. Iceberg just pops that Illusion Rune to get out of the Thunderstrike, but in comes mid one. Lift up, Aloha Dance by the space for Iceberg, who's glimpsed back into the Fisher. Great play with a split Earth. OG, that's the setup we've been looking for. And they've left him alone top. There's no one here to react if FlyToMoon does get jumped on. They're smoked up. Fisher Static Storm, so he can't rage. Try and chase him down as they snipe his courier. Also, he does get the Infest off into a range creep. FlyToMoon getting caught by mid one though. Lots of magic damage spilling back into the Lifestealer, and there it is. Radiance delayed.
Even though Arrow missed, they still managed to grab a kill. Like, Lifestealer is very hard to actually grab a kill on, but No Tail with the, once again, a very nice Static Storm.
PM though finding mid one here potentially with a Supernova, damage over time from the Shadow Strike, and they also hookshot the Earthshaker, so Supernova lands. They protect the egg and a double kill for Iceberg.
I'm not gonna say wasted, they used everything to get a kill on Lifestealer, which was a correct play. Iceberg with your Arcane Rune, like, that should be a kill.
He's trying here, Sonic Wave, but a Yule's up from himself at Fisher into Enchant Saxa. Oh, he doesn't have Echo Slam, he's going to try and give chase here, but doesn't get that Aftershock stun. And Iceberg, this Arcane Rune is causing so many issues for him. Salve up again, Queen of Pain back to pretty much full HP, jumping aggressively onto mid one. Dive from Always Wanna Fly, and General hook shot in 5 seconds. TP from Seb, Mirana coming into play, Saxa with another great Fisher here. Mid one trying to get the splitter. Yule's up, he's baited it. Now they catch the Queen of Pain, but she's still going to be able to take out mid one with help of Always Wanna Fly. My god, mid one's still alive! Fade Bolt does clear him up. Seb gets arrowed by the Rubik. In comes No Tail, and it is a massive brawl in this bottom lane, somehow around a tier 1 with no creep wave. Everyone diving in, looking for additional kills, and Clockwork dragged back into the Static Storm. A stun from the Arrow comes through at the last second to cancel that TP, in which it was, quite even. OG slightly favored and immediately smoking up with that Lifestealer Radiance. Send some illusions top and blink in. Iceberg jumping mid one. They get a good Fisher and Kinetic Field, but FlyToMoon focusing Saxa rips the Earthshaker limb from limb as the Leshrac, deep in between 5 Radiant heroes, also slayed.
When you get the Manta style, it means, okay, we just wanna, hit some extra creeps until I get the next item, but Lifestealer is ready right here, right now.
And they've caught Sumail. Arrow not going to connect with the hero, and Sumail just going to Song and TP as Seb has found a pick off in the back lines, taking down Always Wanna Fly. Now telekinesis up into the Queen of Pain's damage. General looking for the hookshot, lining it up. Who's he going to go for? No Tail, Seb. Do you need to hookshot Seb here? He's waiting for the leap so he can maybe jump with the
nice
arrow. Iceberg now able to jump in, blink aggressively, but No Tail's ready with the Static Storm and Sumail with mid one. The damage spilling out. Queen of Pain self-fuels with a wand and a blink, gets out of danger. Turns with a Sonic Wave. Mid one being cleared up, has to self-fuels, but he's only got 84 HP. One hit from Aloha Dance.
Hookshot connect from Sumail.
And General catches Sumail, takes down the Naga Siren, and OG bleeding out. The aggression from FTM coming into play so swiftly. There really is no way to stand and fight as No Tail walks up high ground. FlyToMoon says thank you very much, I'll take this one. General actually sniped it with a rocket flare there, but they've also got the ensnare and the hook shot onto 3 with a Supernova in the cogs they go.
3-man cogs.
OG trapped inside with a team fight combo from FTM, beautifully executed. Seb does manage to leap out of danger, but my goodness, OG losing hero after hero. OG 8k down, 9 kill deficit as well. Naga Siren getting spotted out, and a hookshot from General, catching Sumail, very quickly dispatching with the Naga Siren. This could be an opening for Roshan. They're going to telekinesis up the Mirana middle, still has a couple of leaps here. And your Scepter up and another arrow, there we go, chain stunned into oblivion and a double kill for Iceberg. Iceberg.
Very interesting talent choice. Level 20, not going for AoE Shadow Strike, instead goes for Spell Lifesteal. Once again, he's on top of Sumail.
And that arrow connecting with the BKB of Queen of Pain, Iceberg just blinks aggressively forward. Sumail dropping. They're trying to chase down Seb. The Earthshaker cancels his TP, so Saxa not getting involved. One leap, 15-1 charges, attempt the TP, but they've got the Scepter to cancel it out. And Iceberg's ready here with Aloha Dance to chain stun down the Mirana. And another great successful chaining of kills as FTM find them every pickoff they need. As FTM grab up the outpost. And even more neutral items popping up as OG smoke in towards top lane. Iceberg is alone here. Goes back for the neutral item, and that could be a problem. Their kinetic field Fisher don't land. The blink away from the Queen of Pain. Perfect. As TP from General coming to the outpost, he completes it. He wants to stick around and fight here because he's got V-Tune arriving. Hookshot connecting with mid one, trapped now inside the cogs. Glimpse back from No Tail with the self-fuels. Lashrak tries to get out of the cogs. Queen of Pain can still give chase though. Aggressive blink yet again with a Shadow Strike as V-Tune has shredded No Tail, who tried to give his life to save mid one, but it looks like he's going to die regardless. The godlike Queen of Pain easily takes him down. And V-Tune's gonna die Fountain. V-Tune's back behind tier 3.
Control your players, Iceberg. Another Sonic Wave will be ready in 15 seconds.
And they've used up Saxa. No Blink Echo Slam for you. Rage through the Fisher and the arrow. Does connect onto Iceberg. But OG with 3 heroes down. Naga Siren still pushing bottom lane. They don't have an answer to this FTM push.
It's not gonna do that much.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Clockwork is still holding onto the clumsy net, opting to not take up, the Vambrace, for example. So it seems like he wants that additional bit of lockdown. To try and catch them out as the Moonlight Shadow, but the jump in immediately from FTM, finding the Naga Siren, and Sumail has been obliterated. And 5 heroes from FTM up onto this tier 3. Very swiftly. Destroying the structures of OG. Static Storm does catch out the Lifestealer, but he bashes mid one, and Lashrak's dead for a minute. The arrow's there. The Echo Slam does very
pushback.
V-Tune just stands his ground and battles through everything OG has. Down goes No Tail to Iceberg's Queen of Pain. One more Scream will do the trick, and General, he's got the Lifestealer invested inside of him. Arrow there for the Blade Nail to try and turn back some of this damage. What's the Lifestealer like? Yeah, full HP. He's going to pop out. Arrow, ooh, sidestep, but no!
Mirana.
Catches Seb. Sumail opens up his teammate to getting taken down as V-Tune rages, and GG's called. The first loss here for OG in the group stage up against FTM. Surprise!
I've been really impressed by the V-Tune, the way he plays. Go for aggressor tri lane against the Undying. Same ward once again on the bottom lane coming out from Saxa.
Looking for that Fisher lineup on Always Wanna Fly. Nice placement. Blocks him off from the staircase, and OG, here's the 4 heroes that came down to the bottom bounty runes. He gets a 2-man decay. Always Wanna Fly still gonna fall as the clicks from OG, too powerful to handle, but General with a Battery Assault. Now FTM bring numbers. Orb of Venom from V-Tune slowing down Sumail as they also focus down Seb with that Shadow Strike, doing good damage.
V-Tune's gonna die.
Fires up and he's gonna survive. V-Tune's about to fall, and Sumail, he is still alive. Turning now onto Iceberg, who doesn't have Blink. He's got Shadow Strike, and OG just punching down FTM one by one. They are having a few struggles as Seb loses his courier, body blocked by Always Wanna Fly, and that Orb of Venom from V-Tune slowing him down enough for a kill. The double lightning zap, killing out that mid wave. No Tail rotating in to do some more good damage onto the tier 1 with Sumail joining in. They bring the Centaur with that Helm of the Dominator, but okay, I missed that. Top lane Seb dies once more.
Yeah, OG is very good at pushing the towers, but here comes Tombstone. It's only level 1. Might be enough to buy some time. Always fight. And Aloha Dance out of mana. No one has mana on their team.
Except General, who hook shots onto 2 heroes. Sumail now trapped in the cogs. He's got 9-1 charges, but the Sonic Wave demolishes him as FTM. 5 heroes strong in that mid lane. Defend their tower, get 2 big kills. Even without mana on half their heroes, they get the jump. What's Iceberg doing? He's got TP in 2 seconds, Blink in 2 seconds. Does get clipped by the EMP, Blink TP down to the low ground, but the Fisher from Saxa is going to find him thanks to No Tail scouting down into that
he blocked himself, or Saxa blocked him. GG. Blink. Second. Nope.
Cannot get away. Iceberg way too deep, but Seb up top lane, found by the Slark and the Clockwork again. And Hookshot is ready once more, so General can, move into another lane and look for even more pickoffs. As mid-tier 1, always want to fly, trying to defend and deny.
Tower has been
Stop
denied.
Sumail from taking down that objective. As General, he's looking for the line onto the Luna, but they've got the Tornado EMP. Undying is going to fall for sure here with that Earn Charge. Given back over to mid 1. Sloth is up at the top, but catching the Rubik mid. Level 5 Aloha Dance Rubik, not really having a game so far.
You can't just pick off a target. Usually you're very good at that. You have the Fusel Blade. Okay, mid lane, Aloha Dance just got level 6. Stole an EMP.
It does burn a lot of mid one's mana. And
that's
the hook shot
a
onto
nice
three
hook
with a
shot.
Sonic Wave as well. They pop the Eclipse and turn to fight General. The Clockwork will fall as No Tail is the trade back. Oh, Saxa was looking to walk in there with the Echo Slam, but he's going to try and block off the Slark with the Fissure. OG regroup after losing their Chen. It was a great
Fisher,
initiation
Fisher.
from FTM. Here, little Fisher. That looked perfect from FTM, and the Echo Slam with a Cold Snap, holding Queen of Pain in place. Iceberg again,
That's
just
the
out in the
buyback.
open, buys back now. He wants to continue this fight. They know that OG are out of mana. They jump in for the Queen of Pain, but still no kills to claim. The Luna falls snapped away, but doesn't get to the high ground. Now taken down is the Enchant Totem from Saxa.
They need to get more out of this.
The advance of FTM, they get the TP out with the rest of OG. But I think Saxa's dead here. Mid one. Mid one. Ghost
There's the
walk into
dust.
dust.
He's very speedy. 360. V2
3
and another
seconds,
jump
the
in
hook
few
shot.
seconds.
Yeah, they've got the jump from Iceberg. They've got a hook shot here if they need it. Looks like the Pounce Leash will take down mid one. We'll see how it pans out as bottom lane, Saxa getting chased and Sonic Waved. Iceberg does get the grab as General picked off by Sumail in the top lane. Well, near that top rune spot at the very least as Aloha Dance. EMP on top of his head. Mid one getting another Earn Charge up.
Tower is under attack.
FTM just don't seem able to group up in this game. It's OG always with a numbers advantage. Especially when Chen has Mech and Hand of God, but no mana to use them right now. As always want to fly, Cold Snapped. Being found by mid one. Does get a hook shotted. General committing onto the Invoker, but the backup of Saxa, Seb, and the rest of OG arriving on the scene now as General. They do lift up mid one, but a full snap away. The heal comes out from Chen, the Deafening Blast back, and the Undying about to fall. Loosened Beam will finish him off. Stolen Fisher making a nice little V shape there up on the high ground, but Queen of Pain has blinked in aggressively again, and Cold Snap into Raw means she will not be walking out that one. Have an open space to play
You
in.
don't fight here. Your tier 3 tower is gone against Luna. You don't take a fight. Way too many
Drop the
bounces.
Tombstone. Zombies are chasing. Clockwork from the right-hand side, looking for that hookshot initiation. Queen of Pain also looking for this lineup with the Sonic
sold
Waves of
Blade
Slot.
Belt.
BKB. They jump in onto Seb. There's the Eclipse though. Always gonna fly, it's gonna fall. As Sumail with a double kill. Now Slot focusing onto the Beastmaster, but he can't get a single bloody kill. Chen blocks the pounce, so Seb can escape. And now OG, they can turn and face up against FTM with the buybacks flowing through. The Radiant trying to extend this fight, but Saxa with a great Fisher catching up the Slark, and GG is called. Game 2. 24 minutes, OG playing a very swift, decisive, aggressive lineup. OG want that undefeated series run, and they're one game away from it.
Again, disruption.
Looks
Yeah.
like it. Disruption into Bloodright. They've got the Breathe Fire. Dual Breath. Not Breathe Fire. Mid one's just gonna walk this one down and get the first blood.
30 seconds to
Yeah, maybe looking for that courier snipe, but it's being guarded and held behind the tier 1. Aloha Dance Rubik coming into mid lane. The blink in from Iceberg. Lift him up. Sonic Wave's ready for Iceberg as they drop the Tombstone down and clear up mid one. Sumail, though, arriving with a time lapse. Looking for the bash. It's going to come. Of course it will. Sumail with that rotation, finding the trade back. And Queen of Pain feels like a much more high priority target than the DK. With the Chrono on the Undying, they want the bonus kill. Always want to fly with a Decay and a stick. Is not going to finish. Not going to allow him to survive.
Jakiro as a hero who has 2 zoning tools, Ice Bat and Macropire.
Oh, disruption
Green
into
Chrono.
the Blood, right? They've got the silence on Iceberg. The damage not quite enough unless they get a bash here, but Sumail doesn't catch it. Saxa will fall thanks to that stolen Chrono from the Rubik earlier on in the fight, but General has fallen to mid one. And in comes Sam with another Blood right. Nice Ice Path again, setting up beautifully for a kill on Rubik.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And they've got this Blink Dragon Tail mid one DK now. Iceberg straight in on top of No Tail. Turn with the Ice Path, catching the Queen of Pain, Macropire there, the Dragon Tail a little slow as mid one, I think he had it on cooldown, but Sumail bashed straight off the bat onto Iceberg. He's going to need to time walk out of here though, it feels like. As Always Wanna Fly turns the fight. General ruptured up. Blood right down from Seb, and the Bloodseeker, he's running rampant now. Very speedy little Bloodseeker boy. Telekinesis from Aloha Dance, it does stop them for a second, but General is still stuck here. He's Shikuchi back, time lapses into the disruption from Saxa, and what do they got? Mid one, Dragon Tail not going to come. They don't have reveals, so the Shikuchi from Weaver. Another Dragon Tail, and Aloha Dance finally finds out what it's like.
Whew, he's definitely not the target. The Ruptured Dragonite is just going to stand his ground.
General has been doing a great job splitting the attention of OG. Some LTB's top of the defend tower, and this might be a chance for FTM to come out of their shell a little bit. Undying getting destroyed though. OG find the first strike. Iceberg and V-Tune, they were just behind the Undying looking for a proper fight to kick off. But OG, look at how tight OG are. They have 4 heroes literally just like the human centipede walking up to the high ground, banish into Soul. Yeah, they've got it. Blood right there for the silence. Nice little catch on Weaver, but the Sonic Wave is better from Iceberg. Ice Path comes out from the Rubik as it's stolen and killing off Seb and Saxa. Drag up the DK, but what's the stun remaining now? It's a Dragon Tail from DK onto DK. As Morphling waveforms forward, and that's going to be the end of mid one.
You are relying on the Chronosphere to take a fight and then go for objectives.
And they find Rubik behind the tier 2. FTM dropped the Tombstone and a time walk out saves the Rubik. They kill Sumail straight off the bat with that E-Blade. Focusing Tombstone, mid one's here trapped in the middle of 3, and FTM with a double kill on V-Tune, they are finding their stride. 4 in a row, chasing now onto the final hero. They want the team wipe, but I don't think they're going to get it. Seb is incredibly speedy. OG sticking around mid, but the Dire Scan does catch a glimpse of them. They've jumped onto the Queen of Pain with a chain stuns from Dragon Tail Ice Path. A bit of heal there and a BKB. Iceberg gets himself out, but a 2-man Chrono. Sumail, it's been stolen by Aloha Dance, who pops it down onto 2 of OG, the DK, BKB, and Seb stuck inside. As Sumail TPing out, they finish off mid one with a Sonic Wave, and Seb, they're chasing forward. Bloodseeker, TP, cancelled by V-Tune, stun him up with the Adaptive Strike, and finish him with that E-Blade. Execution's been pretty damn good. As Roshan is a fast spawn, he is up. OG smoke themselves, as they know FTM are lurking around in the area somewhere. Smoke popped from the tree line. They jump the morph, but he's got his strength morph off. As the Blood Right Ice Path do land on V-Tune, he's been time-lapsed back to about half HP. Now the turn with a Tombstone and a good Sonic Wave. They kill off the Radiant Courier as mid one's BKB trying to defeat the Tombstone, but the lift onto Sumail. He's getting blown up before he gets his BKB off. Finally Satanic healing through it all as they take down Iceberg's Queen of Pain. So close to killing off that Faceless Void, but Always Wanna Fly will be the second one to die here as FTM losing out in that team fight.
Seems like they still want to take this fight. Queen of Pain has buyback. Who's controlling the outpost? It's Radiant.
Oh, they've got the stun though, Talent's back. V-Tune kept alive by General. They jump in and kill off Seb, but the Chrono down and Morphling, the Soul Catcher, annihilating his HP pool. He might have to buy back now. The Queen of Pain did come back into the fight. She has Sonic Wave ready, but she couldn't TP to Outpost. You were absolutely right, there's nothing here for Iceberg to move towards, and they've lost 3 heroes in a row, buying back on all of them, as General slain with no buyback on him.
OG 10 gold for buyback.
With a massive teamfight victory, V-Tune sprinting forward with a time dilation, not just about catching onto mid one. Disruption. Blood Right, Dragon Tail not coming, V-Tune BKBs chasing mid one with the bashes now, Always Wanna Fly, he's in the midst of it all. Aloha Dance does time lapse back. Sumail focuses down the Undying, who buys back himself, but it's the Morphling with an Ice Path Macropire. OG, they catch them both with No Tail Chikiro. Sumail, he needs to get on a target. He's being dropped low with a Sonic Wave for like the 4th time this fight. Iceberg, the Aghanim Scepter, paying off dividends, and V-Tune with a double kill. FTM somehow drag the fight out long enough.
Have the gem on top of that bait.
Dragon Tail onto Rubik. Nice time lapse back, time dilation. Does catch out Sumail with a stun there. He's being disabled pretty consistently, but he's going to time walk over to the right-hand side. Weaver and Rubik caught in the Chrono as V-Tune focuses down the mid one DK, who was focusing down the Tombstone, but the disruption saves mid one. Sumail and Sep still looking for targets to jump on. 2 supports down on FTM as the DK buys back, and the Queen of Pain has to blink away VTune does still
They
have the
see her.
Aegis, but now he's been isolated. The Morphling in Faceless Void mode is trapped all alone, tries to go for the Waveform TP. They've killed off Iceberg now as the Morphling escapes. General Weaver retreating also. Stun that illusion. Get him real good. Illusion escape from VTune there. Baiting a few spells. OG, jump again, Morphling, caught up and obliterated. No, General's there with the time lapse. Finally, getting that Morphling out of sure death.
60 seconds without Queen of Pain. Are they going for tier 4s? Yeah. Blood Rage. It's just huge amount of damage.
Dragon Form's ready for mid one. They jump Sumail. Time walk away, that E-Blade damage and a time lapse back. The
Aegis
V2
is gone in a
Morph kept
second.
alive. They do lose the Aegis in a second, and Tombstone focused down by Sumail. Jumping General now with the time dilation and the Blood Right. Not quite connecting with it, but they've got the Rupture on him, and General down for 100. VTune, he's got so much on his plate now, trying to deal with mid one. The Dapper Strike and the Fated Ball. No buyback on DK. So they do get him for 2 minutes now, but always on a fly. Focused by Seb. Sumail still whacking away at the Morph, with the Bashes coming through. He E-Blades himself. Trapped inside the Blood Right, but he waveforms back into the fountain now, and it looks like the tier 4s and the Throne's still alive. Somehow the two rated supports get out of...
They lost vision.
For sure dying. And in the meanwhile, Always Wanna Fly is found by the Dragon's Tail of mid one, TPing to Outpost, but he's kind of isolated here. Oh, VTune doesn't get the kill on No Tail. Jakiro blinks away yet again. They stun up Always Wanna Fly, focusing the Undying as the Void in on with the Chrono, the two cores. They caught out the stolen Chrono
There's
for
the
alone.
time lapse.
What
do you
can you
use it
do with
on?
it? Absolutely nothing. Where's the Weaver? No time lapse. They have to buy back on the Morphling. Queen of Pain's also fallen.
Magic Wand into your backpack.
The big
It is
man, half
time.
HP. Sumail and Seb in the pit. VTune comes in with a stun onto the Morphling. Dragon Knight stops him in his tracks into the time lapse back. Gets VTune out of danger. The Tombstone drops him on the ground as they try and blow up Sumail with the Sonic Wave. Not enough damage. He's Satanic up. He's healing back up and focusing Always Wanna Fly with another time lapse. They send the Undying back to safety, but the two cores are focusing him down until the fear. The fear from the Queen of Pain. It's stopping OG from focusing the Undying. Another time lapse. It keeps Always Wanna Fly alive a second longer, but FTM have got the big target until the disruption. Saxa saves Sumail. Time walk back up the north. Iceberg with another fear scream, but gonna keeps him in. His turn with a bash. The Yule Scepter up on the quad. Mid one comes in with a Dragon's Tail, but doesn't land it. Iceberg TP blink away. Always focused down and bashed into the ground. OG kill the Queen of Pain, and General will follow her into the grave.
Or just go for tier 4 towers. 50 seconds, Queen of Pain, Undying. Whew. Just disappears. And those time lapses for Undying are really not that good. You know, he's low
Sumail
HP for a very long time.
tries to get the two-man Chrono. VTune will get back to Fountain, but OG's so strong right now. Macroplayer there, No Tail zoning them all out. General time lapses himself, but still falls. No buyback on him, and Sumail with that time walk bash clears up the Rubik. Into the Fountain they go. They are diving Lacoste with Aegis and
That's it.
Satanic. It is good game, well played. FTM, after a well-fought series, very, very close to taking down OG here.